हम भारतीय ऐसे ही हैं जैसे दूध में चीनी मिल जाती है।
फुटपाथ से सड़कों से संसद नहीं चलता, डिबेट का जगह संसद है।
Have you even wondered what is common between Modi ji and Lalu Yadav? Yes, of course they are politicians. But apart from that, they are one of the greatest public speakers. Public speaking is an art. और अगर ये आर्ट कोई सीख जाए तो लिटरली आप दुनिया पे राज कर सकते हो. एंड मोदी जी हैज प्रूव दैट. अगर मैं आपको सिर्फ 5 से 10 सेकेंड्स दूं और आपको किसी हॉल में बैठे 50 से 100 लोगों का अटेंशन ग्रैब करने को बोलूं तो आप क्या कहोगे? अपना नाम, अपना टॉपिक, अपना क्वालिफिकेशन, राइट? नो, दैट्स वेयर यू गो रॉन्ग. 3 से 10 सेकेंड में ऑडियंस डिसाइड करती है कि वो आपको सुनना चाहती है और जस्ट रादर स्क्रॉल इनटू देयर इंस्टाग्राम अकाउंट्स. Now you must have noticed I started my video by giving you a situation along with the fact. You all probably started thinking, what will I do, what will I say, just to grab the attention of your audience. And that is our first technique, statement of surprise. Surprise your audience. Give them a situation, give them a fact. Generate a sense of curiosity in them so that they start running the gray cells in their mind. On the other hand, if I will start my video by saying, good morning, my name is Kriti and I will talk about public speaking, then my audience will mentally disconnect with me. Why? Because this is very boring, monotonous and very much expected line by the audience. The audience is expecting this from the presenter and the presenter is saying that thing in very monotonous and boring way. We just have to surprise our audience so that a sense of curiosity is generated in them. This brings us to the second technique, show of hands. Now this technique doesn't literally mean show of hands, the gesture, but it means involvement of the audience. If you will keep rambling your speech, your audience will mentally disconnect with you and they will lose interest in you. So rather than just speaking, you can just say a question in the beginning of the speech, which is related to your topic so that you are able to grab the attention of your audience. For example, you can ask the audience in the starting of your speech, how many of you have ever attended a presentation where you lost your interest in the very first minute? Now you will notice the audience will start raising their hands. They will start showing you their hands. Some will smile, some will look around, and everyone will start to connect with you. They will start to relate with the situation. Now when we talk about involvement of audience, many presenters start with ice-breaking activities. In fact, I've been a part of many seminars, workshops and trainings where the presenter, the host, is starting the session with an ice-breaking activity. Honestly, I think it is a great idea. Audience start feeling connected with you. They feel so relaxed, so comfortable. But there are few presenters who make this activity so lengthy, so long and complicated that it starts feeling like a separate event altogether. People have come to learn something valuable, not to spend their first 15 minutes in roaming in the hall, getting into the groups of 10 different strangers, and then doing an activity and presenting that activity on the stage. It's like literally scaring them. Rather, conduct an activity which is suitable for a mixed crowd. Now remember, your audience has introverts, extroverts, and ambiverts. It's a mixed crowd. So we have to create the activity which is suitable for all these three types. So if you are keeping an ice-breaking activity, keep it very simple and relevant and suitable for all types of people. For example, rather than just asking them to make their own groups, get into the groups and do one lengthy activity, you can just say to just roam around in the hall, shake your hands with people you are meeting for the first time, exchange greetings, tell them your name and just know their names. Introduce yourself to those strangers, any 10 different strangers. So at their own pace, they will go around, they will move around the hall and they will meet new people. That is simple, relevant and comfortable for that. Within a minute, the people start smiling, they start talking, and the room feels warmer. And more importantly, people start getting connected to you and they feel so relevant to the situation. Now, imagine walking into a meeting room where some of the biggest people of your company are sitting in front. The projector is on, your presentation is ready, your heart is beating really fast. And the moment you say your very first word, everyone starts listening to you. Nobody is looking at their phones, nobody is distracted, nobody is looking here and there. They are just listening to you. Not because you are very smart, but because you said something, you started your speech in a very interesting manner that they all are curious to listen to you. And this technique is called imaginary world. Don't just say the information, make your audience visualize the situation, because when your audience start imagining something, their brain starts experiencing it emotionally. So next time when you want to deeply engage your audience, don't just start speaking and telling the information. Make them visualize this, make them experience it in their imagination. Now, after creating curiosity, involvement, and imagination, the audience wants to know what they will gain from this or what they will learn from this. Now, here comes the role of big promise. Now you have to tell your audience what is the purpose of your presentation, speech, seminar, or training. Don't just vaguely say, today I'll tell you about the techniques of public speaking or the 5 techniques of saying something, presenting something in publicly. No, don't say that. Rather than you can say, today you will learn 5 techniques that will make people listen to you instantly. Now the audience clearly understands what they will learn, why it matters, and how it will help them. And finally, my favorite technique of all, storytelling. Have you noticed when people start their speech or presentation with a story, people start listening, people start paying attention to you? Because storytelling doesn't just give you information, it involves people. For example, if I want to start a speech or a presentation on decision making, rather than, or instead of just saying, today I will talk about how to make good decisions, I can start my speech or my presentation with a great or very convincing story. I can start like this. One day, there was a man who was standing at the railway station. In his one hand, he had a ticket to a secure job in another city. On the other hand, he had a letter accepting his application to start his own business. And the train was about to leave in just 5 minutes. So he had just 5 minutes to make a very quick decision what he wants to do. Before introducing the topic, you can tell them a short story which will create curiosity in the audience. And then you can reveal your topic by saying, just like that man, we also take small decisions or life-changing decisions every day. So today I'll give you a simple framework which will help you to take better decisions. See the difference? I did not just reveal the topic straight away. I first generated the curiosity in the audience, then told them about the topic. Because people might forget what you talked about, but they will always remember how you introduced it or how you started it. And before leaving, I have one small challenge for you. Next time, whenever you will give a presentation, a speech, or any workshop, instead of just starting like, good morning, my name is this and I'm going to talk about that, just start with one of these 5 techniques. Come back and let me know how was your experience in the comment section, and I'll meet you in the next video in which I'll tell you the best storytelling techniques that you can use in a speech. Bye.